All right, so this video is going to be a little different than normal. I want to talk to you about how Alexa helped my kindergartner skyrocket their speech. Now, the background on this is that this is an article that I wrote for what was going to be an amazing project last fall. It has since been shelved. I am totally bummed, but today I have released this article into the world. You can find it on Medium. There is a link below in the description. So, with that, here's a little overview. So, this article goes through a little bit of background of what you need to know about my kindergartner and why it was so epic that something like Alexa, the A lady, I call her, could help her skyrocket her speech. It's huge, it's massive, and where she is today, I don't think she could have gotten to as quickly if we hadn't had access to something like Alexa. So, in the article, I go through way more detail of all the things, the background, the IEPs, the speech therapists, the amazing people that have supported my kindergartner and who's now in first grade, by the way, and who really gave my child an opportunity to challenge herself, to grow, and to get to where she is today. The things that she and I did together were things like figuring out what she actually needed, how we could actually communicate without speech in the beginning, what that looked like, and without me having the knowledge of sign language and never having done baby sign language. So that meant that she came up with her own and I interpreted and figured out what was happening. Now, things that I go over at the end of this article and a couple of the highlights that I'm going to give you now is to take the time to talk with your small humans and listen to what they are telling you. When I did this for my kindergartner, it made a huge difference in our ability to communicate, problem solve, and figure things out. So, asking the right questions and then listening to the answers is massive. Next, acknowledge their awesomeness and help them work through their weaknesses. Everyone has things they're not great at, and sometimes these things can keep us from growing and keep us from being our best selves. In kids, this means that it can turn into frustration, it can turn into screaming and yelling and temper tantrums, and really all they need is someone to help them figure out how to move forward. Give yourself credit for having gotten them this far. If you are also struggling with speech stuff, with behavioral stuff, with you name it, with kids, parenting is hard. This gig is not for the faint of heart. Okay? Give yourself credit because you're amazing. They're amazing. And you're doing an epic job. Also, know you're not alone. You are not alone in this. Ask for help when you or your small human needs it. This means that we can't all fix things within our family unit. Sometimes we need an outside person. We need a professional. We need someone who knows way more than we do about the thing we're struggling with. And it is okay to ask for help. It might take some practice. If you're not used to it, I get it. It's okay. You are not a bad parent for not being able to do everything on your own. Remember that as you ask for help. Also, raising kids is hard. And if you happen to click through and go to Medium to read the full article, share this with a friend. Share this with a friend who feels alone, who's struggling, who hasn't asked for help, who needs it, and needs a reminder that they're amazing, their child is amazing, and that it's going to be okay. So that's it for this video. I wanted to share this with you because for me, it was a really hard article to write. It was exciting to be able to share it. I loved that someone was interested and wanted to hear our family story. And now I'm just so excited that I get to share it with you and that it's out in the world. Go check out the Medium article, clap, leave a comment, whatever, highlight something, PM me and tell me really what you think. And yeah, do that. So until I talk to you again, until I see you on the next video, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.